Hey friends and family, if this is I think my fifth or sixth video update, I'm not entirely sure, but I just wanted to get back on the track here because I haven't updated you guys in a while, and I apologize for that. It is now the third week of classes. The first week we talked about hearing God's voice. The second week was battle for your sexuality, God's original design for relationships, and it was an unbelievable week. It was a lot different than your typical sex talk that you have in in school and whatnot. Oh, something on my chin. Sorry. But it was just an amazing week, and I think we just had so much breakthrough in the past few weeks. It's been extremely challenging, extremely busy. I really underestimated how tiring and draining and fulfilling, but it just very very tiring and challenging staffing the DTS is. You pour out a lot. You're just pouring out and pouring out and pouring out, and if you don't take the time to be refilled and have other people speak into your life, that can be a big problem. But thankfully, I've been able to take that time. But a lot has happened in the past few weeks. We're just seeing lives transformed every day. It's such a blessing just to be a part of this. I just count myself so lucky that I get to be a part of this community. There really is nowhere else I'd rather be. And I know a lot of you might think that just because it's in Hawaii. And while yes, it is pretty here, just the community that's here and just seeking after the heart of God as a community and seeing people transformed through that is just, in my mind, the coolest thing you can be a part of, that I can be a part of. It's just been awesome. I've had the opportunity just to teach. We have Bible times every Thursday morning where I'm in charge of that, and I've had the opportunity to teach from the scriptures and I really think the Lord is providing me with opportunities to walk out in the calling that He's given me. Small opportunities to start facilitating that. So it's been really cool. We announced outreach teams last week. I can now officially say, I said on Facebook, put an update, but I am taking my team to South Africa. I have a team of 9 people. Representing 6 different nations. On my team, there's 10 of us, including me, and there's 6 different countries. We have, U.S. obviously, Canada, Germany, Iceland, South Korea, and Switzerland. 6 of us. It's awesome. Age ranges from 17 to 33. 3 guys, including myself, and 7 girls. So I am so happy with my team and just where we're going, and I don't know exactly in the country where we're going yet. We just feel like the Lord says South Africa, and we're praying into right now what we want to do. We have a lot of contacts that we can go with. We're just trying to pray together as a team to see where we're going to go, so I'll have more information on that in the future. But yeah, it has been an absolutely amazing few weeks. We actually had a guy in our class come to the Lord last night. Surrendered and just really, for the first time, is allowing God to be the Lord of his life, or accepting Jesus into his heart, whatever terminology you want to use. He's a believer, and it's just so cool that's just what I get to be a part of on a daily basis. So I know I said thank you a lot, but thank you guys for supporting me and helping me go along in this process, because this is where I believe the Lord wants me, and to have a community like you guys behind me means so much, and these are the fruits that you guys I wish you could see. But people are coming to the Lord. They're encountering the heart of God like never before. They're being radically transformed. Thought structures and religion is being broken off of them, and they're walking out in the freedom of Christ. It's not about religion, it's about relationship. And we always preach intimacy before advocacy. We have to know the heart of God to be an advocate for Him. So yeah, that's my little soapbox session right there. But so much is happening on this campus. I ask that you continue to pray for our school. We've had to battle a lot of things. We believe there's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. And we view that as Satan is extremely frightened by the potential of what we have going on, and that's something to be excited about. Because there's big things in store for this school, I believe, and I know. But that means that Satan's throwing his best efforts at us, and it's taking a toll. And so I'd ask that you continue to pray against that spiritual warfare, any attacks of the enemy, whether mentally or physically or just emotionally, anything. He tries to find his way in any way possible. Trying to think of other awesome things that have happened. It's just been so cool that we taught on hearing God's voice in the first week, and a lot of people in class, that's never really been a concept to them before, is that God is an active, living, breathing God, and He speaks to us daily, and we have to listen and be able to know how to discern His voice. And so it's been really cool to start seeing people like, oh my gosh, God speaks to me. He doesn't just speak to the pastors and the teachers and the leaders. He speaks to all of us, and we believe that the word of the Lord can come through a student just as it can come through a leader on the base. And so it's so empowering, and you can just see such changes in life. So it just seen so much breakthrough in the past 3 weeks. I think just today was such a testimony to that, because Tommy got up on and announced, hey, I accepted, and I'm a believer, and I believe the Lord is my life. The Lord is the Lord of my life, and that it's worth it. In those instances, it's all worth it to see people have their hearts transformed. It's worth it. Everything's worth it. Every dollar spent, every hour spent, And I just want you to know that what you invest in, there's such abundant fruit coming from it. I wish you could see it with your own eyes, but just by word of mouth, I can tell you that that God is doing big things on this campus, and I'm excited that you can be a part of that. So I love you all. I miss you all. I hope you guys had an amazing Easter. What an awesome weekend. I hope you guys had an amazing time. And I don't think there's anything else that I needed to share. Just points were going to South Africa, team of 10. Praises are that the Lord is having a bunch of breakthrough in the past 3 weeks, salvations, healing, just walking in freedom. And then prayer requests, just pray against attacks of the enemy. He's an active and deceiving dude. So if you could just pray against that and join us in our prayer time for that. So again, thank you all. I love you all. I miss you all. And